Hello and welcome to Cherry Street Chat, the official podcast of The Spectator. My name is Diego Dumlao and I'm the sports editor for The Spectator. Today, I'm joined by two very special guests. Closest to me is Will Heimbrodt. Will has been with the Seattle U men's basketball program for 3 years, redshirted his freshman year. And just a couple months ago, Will was actually named the WCC Defensive Player of the Year after a season where he had 90 blocks, which is a Seattle U record for a season, which is more than the rest of his entire team combined. He finished the season tied for third in the nation for blocks per game, averaging 2.6 blocks per game. And then over here, furthest from me, is Jun Jun spent 3 seasons at Gonzaga before transferring to Seattle U this past season. Jun started all 34 games for the Redhawks this year, averaging 12 points per game and earning himself all WCC honorable mention. Also during the summer of 2025, Jun competed for his country playing for the Korean national team. Fellas, how are you guys doing?
Doing good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So for the audience who may not know who you guys are, could you guys, give a little bit of background, introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, like you said, my name is Will Heimbrodt. This was my 3rd year here at Seattle University. I'm originally from California, just outside of San Francisco. Nothing more than that. Been loving my career here so far.
My name is Jun Yeo, and I go by Jun. And I'm from South Korea, and it's my 2nd year at Seattle U.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, we've been in the off season here for almost 2 months now, a couple months now. How's that been going for you guys?
For me, it's been good. It's been nice to just relax a little bit. It's a really long season from, basically the end of September to, the start of April. So definitely wears you down mentally and physically, but being able to, recharge a little bit, just focus on, maybe a couple of things outside of basketball while also working on my body has been good.
For me, it's been good, really good, and it's really good to can spend time on my academic side, just relax a little bit and just play basketball together. So I think it's been really good.
Cool. Yeah. So Will, as I mentioned during the intro there, you were named the WCC Defensive Player of the Year. Can you talk a little bit about when you heard that news? Where were you? How were you feeling in that moment?
Yeah, we heard it, I think, a couple of days before going to the WCC tournament. We were just in the film room one morning. Coach Victor announced it to the team, and I was pretty surprised, in all honesty. I knew I had done a good job on the defensive end, but I wasn't necessarily expecting to win that award, so it was pretty surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, you had a great defensive season, obviously. I mean, what kind of work did you put in coming into this season to really grow yourself as an athlete?
I think a lot of it is just film, watching my own film in practice, talking to the coaches. They really harped on me trusting my instincts on the court, and that's kind of what carries me on the defensive end is my instincts. So just trusting in that, playing more free just led to a lot of success this year.
Yeah. So I kind of want to go back into your guys' past a little bit. And I want to know how you guys got into basketball. How did this all start for you? I mean, for a lot of athletes, it's something that's you've always done, since a little kid. But how did that start for you guys?
My dad used to play basketball, and he quit basketball when he was in college. And my dad kind of make my brother to play basketball first, and then I just saw my brother really loved it, and then I just followed him, and then I just started basketball, and then I fell in love.
Was it always basketball for you, or were there any other sports that also interested you?
I played track and swim and soccer a little bit, but I didn't really interested in basketball before, but I just fall in love.
What?
Right away.
Yeah. What stood out about basketball specifically?
I was tallest guy in the class. Always it's been always like that. But just when I started playing basketball, and then every coaches was "Oh, you're tall," and then "Oh, you got potential" or something. I was okay.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of
stuck with it.
Yeah, I just kind of liked it. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I mean, I talked to you a little bit about it already. you originally were a baseball player while also playing basketball. Could you also tell a little bit about your story?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up 4 siblings, so in a household there was a lot of sports. My sisters played volleyball. Both my brothers were baseball players, so I was doing a little bit of everything. Like June said, a little bit of soccer, a little bit of track and field, obviously basketball and baseball. But baseball was my main thing. In the summers, in the spring, I would be, traveling around California for a baseball team. And it wasn't until COVID when we had to choose between basketball and baseball because they were both in the same season. I had just been having more fun on the basketball court at that time. It didn't necessarily have anything to do with like my future as a college athlete, but I just had more fun with it, so I chose basketball.
So speaking about soccer for both of you guys, something I've heard recently is that the men's basketball team here has an intramural soccer team. Is that true?
Partially, yeah. There's a you didn't know this?
I didn't know.
There's a few yeah. So a few of us formed a little intramural soccer team. Every Sunday we just go out and play.
Yeah.
Me, Braden, Malik, Ray,
Okay.
JT are all on the team.
How's that going?
It's pretty good. We're 3-0 so far.
There we go.
So it's been really. It's just fun. We go out there and mess around. It's not crazy serious, but
Yeah.
it's pretty fun. We all enjoy like watching soccer, so we figured we would just give it a shot on the field. So.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of going back a little bit. At what point in your guys' lives did you know that basketball is something that you could do at a high level?
I think when I turned like 15, I was like still growing because I was kind of expected because I really like tall, like I grew too fast and when I was in like elementary school, so I was like kind of expected like it's going to be stopped soon, but I was like keep growing until like middle school, so I was like, okay, maybe I can like play in pro.
Yeah.
Like in the future. So yeah, I think that's the time. I think when I was like turning 15, around there, I think.
For me, it was probably actually. It's kind of funny. It was actually probably after I got my first collegiate offer is when I realized I could be like an actual collegiate basketball player. I just never really. I knew it could be good, but that was kind of confirmation for me. So probably that moment.
Nice. So I mean, June, like, again, you were able to play for the Korean national team. Can you talk a little bit about that experience and how important that was for you?
I mean, like, yeah, playing for your country and like representing my country, like it's really cool experience, and I just been liking when I played there. I just like put all my effort in there. So, and like, just like competing like against like other countries, like really cool experience too. So yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah. How did that start for you? Like, how did they reach out to you? Like, I don't necessarily know how recruitment works for like national teams. So could you talk a little bit about how that went for you?
When I was in high school, I was like senior year, and I just saw the news and I was on the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was really shocked at first. I was like, okay, and then I didn't really like, get to play that much that time, but like I just like saw like older guys like playing there, and then just like those kind of experience like helped me like just like kind of adjust in the national team. So now is I think like just yeah, it's been good.
Cool. So I mean, now kind of focusing more on like the Seattle U level here. How did that whole recruitment process go for you guys to come here to Seattle U? I mean, you spent three years at Gonzaga, and now you get to transfer here. You came straight from the post grad route. How did that recruitment process go for you guys?
For me, it's funny. Seattle U was actually the first college of any level that reached out to me. Coach Alex Pribble, who was the head coach at University of Idaho, was was an assistant coach here, and he actually went to my high school, so he had heard of me or whatever. So he called me my like sophomore year. I was actually at baseball practice when he called me, and he just said what's up and introduced himself. Said they would have eyes on me, and then a couple years later, I came up to this camp, played pretty well, and then they watched me the year after that and offered me. So
for me, like after 3 years at Gonzaga when I decided to like transfer. I visited like few schools, but I think like CLU was the most like I think like I think like I don't know good one I think, cause I just like I was having a hard time to like talking to like older people, cause like, in my culture like it's like really hard to like talking to older people. So I was like, cause like in America like it's like you don't like care about age, like just kind of like you can like talk to them like friendly or something. But my country wasn't like that. So but I think like when I visited like CLU, like older coaches was like coaching staff was like young, and like I feel like it's like this is the like comfortable place I think environment for me. So I was like, okay, and then like they just like really friendly and welcoming. So I think that's why I would decide CLU.
Yeah, I mean, June, you mentioned those cultural differences. That's not something I've thought about before. How was that transition coming from Korea and then over to Spokane and then now in Seattle, which are three very different places?
It's been hard. I mean, honestly, it's been hard because Korea to Spokane, and I think there's not much Asian people in Spokane. Like they are like a little bit, but I just like sometimes like I just need to like want to like speak Korean a little bit,
Right.
but it was hard to like find someone to like just speak Korean there. So it's been hard. But CLU, I just like I think like I've been like 3 years at Gonzaga, so I just kind of like know and adjust in like America a little bit. So now I'm really comfortable here, but yeah, it's been hard at Gonzaga.
Yeah, no, I bet, I bet. So Will, you were able to compete in both the WAC and the WCC. How was that this like first year making that transition?
It was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
really fun. It was, I mean, the biggest thing that, like, not knowing much about the WCC before, the biggest thing that we were excited for, or at least the players, was just the travel. You know, having teams in Texas, Utah, Arizona was pretty tough, just like from a travel standpoint. But from a basketball standpoint, like it was a ton of fun to learn, like about all these new opponents. You know, just the level of like physicality and athleticism that we saw every night was it was pretty surprising, honestly. And so that was something that was really fun to be able to try and adapt to.
I mean, June, you already had that experience in the WCC, but now you're making you made that transition from one team now to Seattle U. How was that transition for you?
I mean, I watch a lot of games in Gonzaga, like WCC. Like I'm just kind of know everything, but was like kind of hard to like because I never play that much. So I just like it was hard to like play against them to kind of like just like follow the flow in the court. So but like I just like had a lot of communication with the coaches and teammates, and then they helped me out to like adjust in this team. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of transitioning to your guys' lives off the court. I mean, what are your guys' hobbies? What do you like to do when it's not basketball?
Recently I start PUBG PC game,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, I'm getting better. I'm getting it every day.
Is it just PUBG, or are there any other games that like you've been playing as well?
I used to play League of Legends a little bit,
Okay.
but I wasn't that good, so I just like quit.
Yeah, I get it.
I definitely play some video games as well, just like the kind of the mainstream ones, 2K, FIFA. But outside of that, like I like to read. It's probably my biggest hobby. Big into fantasy books, so I got like a big bookshelf in my apartment that is kind of my prized possession, I guess.
Yeah.
Other than that, just hanging out with my friends. I mean, we don't have a whole bunch of free time, but I've kind of tried to make it more of a habit to get out of Capitol Hill and try and find some cool spots in Seattle over the last year. So that's something I'm trying to do this spring as well.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I've talked to you about your interest in reading before, and you gave a book recommendation last time, but
Really?
yeah, you did. But
Oh,
I was
okay, yeah,
wondering
yeah.
if there's anything that you're reading right now that you really enjoy, or like any recommendations as well that you would give.
Yeah, I have a ton of recommendations. I mean, it kind of depends on what you're like what you like, what your level is of like reading,
Mhm.
how into the genre you are.
Mhm.
I mean, I think I probably told you about the series by Robin Hobb. It's like a Seattle author.
I think so.
This is my favorite for sure, but it really depends. Like it depends on who I'm talking to, what I'll recommend.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you're reading right now that
Yeah.
really stands out to you?
The series I'm reading right now, it's by Ryan Cahill. It's like they call the Bound and the Broken. It's pretty
Okay.
good. I would recommend it. It's solid. It's not the best I've read, but it's pretty.
What
It's pretty interesting.
what's that about?
It's a pretty like cookie cutter kind of like Lord of the Rings esque adventure where it's like
Mhm.
this kid from a small town becomes like the chosen one and
Mhm.
has to go on this big adventure. But it's actually really fun. So
Mhm.
I just like reading that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something I like to ask a lot of student athletes whenever I talk to them is, how do you guys manage balancing, a student athlete life, which is it's a lot like a job in a way. You're practicing a lot. A lot of the time you're in the gym, but you also have to go to class, do your assignments, but you're also traveling. So how do you guys manage that workflow?
Just keep grinding.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I mean, it's hard. Sometimes it feels like you're not balancing it the best.
Hmm.
But just trying to settle into a somewhat of a routine, like especially in the season, it's just you're kind of flying around everywhere.
Yeah.
So just making sure like I know what I'm gonna do during my free time. I only get like 2 hours a day of like I get to do what I want. So bunch of homework and then I really just want to kind of lay around and not do much after that.
Right.
So it's tough, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, June, um, again, like you moved here from Spokane. How, like, is there anything like about the Seattle life that you've really like enjoyed, or is there anything that you enjoy doing just like around Capitol Hill, around Seattle, or what are you thinking?
Um, I think like in Seattle, there's a lot of good Korean spot. I
Mm.
think. Yeah, I think I'm just keep finding like just new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just keep try and yeah, I love it.
Is it
I think that is kind of my hobby right now.
is
Yeah.
is there anywhere that like you've tried recently that really stands out to you?
Um, it's called Tejo. It's in Bellevue,
Okay.
and I really liked it. I just sometimes just go there like 3 times in a week.
Is it like a K barbecue place, or is it
It's
is
more like have you heard about like Kalbi Gym?
Kalbi Gym?
Yeah,
I have not
it's
actually.
like it's like a rib, like I don't know, like rib stew. I think.
Oh, actually, yes. I,
Yeah.
I was in Korea during spring break.
Oh,
I had a layover in Korea because I went to
Mm.
Japan,
oh, I
and
see.
I ate at a place in the airport, and it was like that. It was like a beef like soup, um, and then it had like rice on the side and like kimchi and radish and like kimchi radish. Is that the same thing? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think okay,
Yeah.
okay, because that was really good. I honestly still think
That
about
sounds good.
Oh,
That
it.
sounds really good.
For airport food too. And I also tried on the plane I tried bibimbap for the first time,
mm,
and I thought that was really good as well. And I had like the
Bibimbap?
gochujang on it as well.
It's
it's like
bibimbap.
white rice with the vegetable on
Is
it.
it like kimbap?
It's,
Well,
it's
kimbap's
different.
rolled up,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
You just mix it and then like just eat it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Korean food, by the way?
It's hard. I mean, I like to eat like eat pork. So
Okay.
I pick like Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Um, well, I mean, what's like a fun fact about yourself that like the audience may not know?
I have a twin sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a twin sister. Shout out to Ella. She's about to graduate from UC Berkeley.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that's kind of something that people are surprised by, I guess. Especially even like when they see us together, it's like they don't really, it doesn't really click that like we're twins.
Really?
So it's always pretty fun.
Is she an athlete as well?
She's not. She played volleyball in high school and she was very good, but she just decided to be a student. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
June, what about you?
Fun fact. I don't know.
Maybe just something like the audience, wouldn't know, wouldn't expect from you, like that, something like that.
I'll say my nail.
Your nails?
Yeah, because my nails are pretty long. Because it's for basketball, but I scratch the ball when I shoot it. But everyone's like complaining about it because sometimes when I like play defense, like I just scratch them. Like they just.
So
like,
you purposely keep them long, so.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there's like certain amount of like length. Here,
is that like a common thing that people do?
No, I don't think so.
I've never heard of
basketball,
it.
Not for
Yeah, I'm not
basketball
sure.
purposes. There are some people that you notice it, you get scratched, and you be like, yeah, they definitely have some claws on them, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I've never heard of that before, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of going back to like Seattle U and basketball related stuff. I mean, we recently just had 3 new signings: Caden Hansen, Tyler Boston, Mason Williams. Have you guys like had the opportunity to like meet these guys and like just like get to know them a little bit?
Yeah, I was lucky enough. I went to one meal with each of them, and at least one of their parents each, and they're all like great guys. Like Coach Vic's huge on bringing in high character guys because that's a big thing is having a close team, and those 3 guys are, I mean, obviously they're like great on the court. Watching their film has been really fun for me, but then they all just seem like really cool guys, so I'm excited for them to come in July.
Yeah,
and really get to know them.
Yeah.
So.
Have you had the opportunity to meet them yet, Jan?
No, I haven't met them yet, but I'm really excited to meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a interesting. Like the thing about college athletics is that, and just in athletics in general, is that there can be a lot of, like new players. Some people coming in, some people leaving. So I mean, how do you make sure you like create that team chemistry, that team bond when there's still like a lot of new people coming in?
I mean, it can be hard. Like I think the team this year we had was, solid because of our chemistry. I think we had a really tight group, especially when we were on the court. Like we were able to communicate without people getting their feelings hurt or egos hurt, whatever it was. And so part of that's like, planning from the coaching staff of having a little team event, once or twice a week in the summer when we all have free time. Part of that is on, the older guys to try and get the group together as much as possible and just build some sort of chemistry.
I think like just being honest, like each other, and just stay tight and just hang out together, like have some dinner, lunch, or breakfast together. I think like that's gonna help a lot.
Yeah. So I mean, kind of wrapping up this Q&A session here. Like you said, you guys are back at it with like full practice and everything in July, right? What are some of your guys' goals for this off season before we get back in the winter next year?
I mean, this last season, I was struggling with the like free throw and three point like percentage. So I want to get better on that. And then I think like on defense side, I think I made a lot of mistakes during the season. So I just want to like get better on it and then just like help the team out.
He said free throws, definitely free throws too for me. But then a big thing is just my body. Like I think I didn't do the best job of maintaining it during the season. I think that led to a good amount of my struggles on both sides of the court. So just being better in the weight room, and then especially like dietary needs, just making sure I'm eating like a lot. Trying to put on some weight.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything team wise?
As like goals for the offseason? I mean, it's hard to say so far in advance when we haven't had any of the guys, any of the new guys here. But I think the first thing we always try and do when we're all there is kind of build that chemistry like we talked about. Just having all the guys together, getting a feel of what it's like, and then kind of just going from there.
Cool. Well, that wraps up the Q&A portion of this episode. So as I said, we have a fun segment in every episode of every podcast. And today we're gonna play a little bit of who's more likely to between you two. So do you know how this works? So yeah, so essentially, I'm gonna say who's most likely to blank. And out of you guys will have to try to decide like which one of you would be most likely to do that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Some of them are basketball related, some of them aren't really. But yeah, I guess we can just get right into it. Okay, so the first one is who's more likely to forget their shoes before practice.
I'm ready.
Have you?
It's definitely me.
Yeah.
It's definitely me. I've definitely forgotten, a good amount of things through the trips and practice jerseys on the trips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Not even close.
He
It's
had
me.
that pretty quickly, too.
It's kind of known. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the second one. Who's more likely to be a movie star?
Easily.
He said, Will says June. June, you say Will.
You say it's me?
Yeah.
No.
June, why do you say Will?
I mean, he got like a lot of personality in him. So
Well, thank you. But he has he has the demand, you know.
Uh-huh.
You have demand to become a movie star. You have what
June,
it takes.
I will say there is a question I forgot to ask. You have grown a pretty large following. When did that kind of like start for you? Has that always been something just throughout your basketball career, or?
I think it was like when I started like playing basketball in the national team. I think started from there, and then No, it wasn't last year. No, actually last year. Was it? Oh yeah, last year. Yeah, last year in national team, like a lot of fans like came to our like friendly game against Japan and Qatar. So I think that time like people like follow me.
Okay,
in
so
IG,
it's
I
a pretty recent thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Back to the game. Sorry, I got distracted a little bit. Who's more likely to ask the other person for homework answers?
Probably. Who do you think?
I think it's me.
Yeah, I think it's probably
Yeah.
you too. Yeah.
I know Will's pretty smart, so
I mean, you're smart. It's just
I mean,
the drive sometimes to do homework is not the highest between us. So
It's hard. It
Yeah.
definitely is. And you guys have a lot more than I do, so I get it, trust me. Okay. Who's more likely to order the most at team dinner?
I don't know. I push the limits. I try and get over that dollar limit when we go out. But I know he eats a lot too. So I would say it's probably both of us.
Both of you guys?
Yeah, we kind of try and get as much as we can on the road.
Okay. Okay. Who's more likely to sing karaoke in the locker room?
you know the answer.
Yeah.
Is it you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I like to sing my music.
What's the go-to?
I don't think I have like a go-to song necessarily, but I just I have a playlist.
Okay.
And they definitely have heard my playlists for sure in the locker room.
Okay.
Or just on the court.
Okay. Is there a song that he sings that like stands out to you?
Can you remember any?
Not really, but I mean, like, there's a lot, so I can't really like think of one. True.
Okay. Cool. Okay, last one here. Who's more likely to fall asleep first on the bus ride? Like on the bus ride back or to the game or?
I think probably you, right? Do you sleep on
Yeah.
the bus? I never sleep on the bus.
Oh, you never sleep?
No.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's it for that game. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really
of course.
appreciate it. Is there anything else you guys would want to share with the audience before we close out today?
No, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Come out to some games next year.
Mhm.
We really appreciate when we have a lot of people supporting, and we definitely feel it. So.
You can check them out on the Go Seattle U website or on all social media. Go Seattle U, and then also Seattle U men's basketball on Instagram, and I believe as well as X and other platforms as well. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the Spectator's YouTube channel, as well as follow our Instagram at Seattle Spectator. Also, be sure to check out all previous and future episodes wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcast. See you next time on Cherry Street.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Thank you.